We will learn to taxi to an aircraft carrier catapult and take off in this lesson. In a previous lesson, we learned how to start up the Hornet. When starting up the Hornet on the carrier, the only significant difference will be that we will set the INS switch to CV for aircraft carrier, instead of ground during the inertial navigation system alignment. So, we will just focus on the taxi and take off from the carrier in this lesson. Looking out of the cockpit to the right is the bow of the aircraft carrier, and catapults 1 to the right and catapult 2 to the left are located here. Looking ahead and bit to our left are the waist catapults of number 3 and 4. In this lesson, we will taxi to, get hooked up to, and take off from catapult 2. As you may have noticed,
that's not good.
1
goodness, what the heck is happening? Okay, thrust left, thrust right, thrust. Not my rudder pedals. That means zoom view, that's good. Rudder, yep. Roll, yep. Joystick, yeah. Here. Control rudder.
Blocked by parked aircraft. Before taxiing forward, we will need to set our trim based on our total aircraft weight.
Trim set, just control. I guess
you can find this on the checklist page from the support menu. It's located on the ACWT line. As you can see, our bird weighs just 46,600 and change. If below 44,000 pounds, set 16 degrees of stab trim. If between 44 and 49,000 pounds, set trim to 17 degrees.
Let's see, wait a minute. Just in cockpit, world, volume, helmet.
If over
go back, adjust control.
49
options. That goes down.
1,000 pounds.
And
set trim
there you
to
go.
19
That's better.
degrees, and afterburners are required for takeoff.
What the heck is happening?
So, go to the FCS page on the support menu and use the trim hat or right control period to increase stab trim to 17. When set, press spacebar to continue.
What? Oh. No. Yep, no idea what I'm doing.
Running from the bottom on the checklist page, arm the ejection seat, check that nose wheel steering is on, no warning lights, hook is up, flaps are set to half, trim set to the total aircraft weight, wings match wing fold handle, oxygen on, brakes off, launch bar up, anti-skid off, master arm off. From the MPCD, select WTPT and cycle to waypoint 1. Countermeasures off, radar altimeter to 40 feet, canopy closed, master external light switch aft. When all set, press spacebar to continue.
FCS page? Yeah, just let you guys. Oh, found it. Aha! Is my trim even? Oh, there it is. I see it now. So, he said 17, I think. 16? Oh, okay, I'll do 16. 16. He said some words, and I recognize some of those words, but other than that, kind of know what's going on. I think that's good. Hook is up. Wings are folded. The waypoint thing, I don't know what that is. I think these are comms. Waypoint. Where is it at? From the MPCD, select waypoint. Waypoint is I mean, the MPCD is one of these screens, I think. Or is it this? Huh. Yeah, I read absolutely nothing, so just went into this thing. Well, it's just a waypoint, I don't think that really matters.
Directly to our right is a large yellow rectangle painted on the deck. This is the jet blast deflector.
Bottom screen, right box.
Catapult 2. This will redirect our engine exhaust once we power up for takeoff. Normally, you will spread your wings when positioned behind the JBD, but before you taxi over it to the catapult shuttle. Because we are already nearly behind the JBD for Catapult 2, spread the wings using the wing fold handle by your right knee, or press right shift and right control O. 5 seconds after the wings are fully spread, stow the handle with the O key.
Thanks.
When they are down,
I think I got it, yeah.
The fold handle matches the wing position, press spacebar.
Okay, directly right large yellow rectangle. Directed to our right. Yeah, is that... Oh, painted on the deck. That right there. Jet blast, something something. Before you taxi over there, because we're already near behind it, spread our wings using the wing fold. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right shift O for that 5 seconds so they fully spread. It's already there. Still the handle O. So I press in. Oh, there you go. Scroll inward. And I am done. Once they're down, fold the wings. I am done. Spacebar.
Before taxiing forward, hold down the nose wheel steering button or press S. This will keep the nose wheel steering in high gain and allow us to make tighter turns on a crowded deck.
I wonder if I have that set up.
This is
as my stick. Just controls. Feel. The paddle switch? Is the paddle.
As NWS high on the HUD. If you have the wings folded, you do not need to hold down the nose wheel steering button to enable NWS high.
Okay.
Slowly increase the throttle while inputting full right rudder. Make sure you are in nose wheel steering high to make the very sharp turn to Catapult 2 to your right. As you taxi over the JBD, align the nose of the aircraft straight down the catapult track. Once aligned directly down the catapult track, slowly and carefully roll forward until the nose wheel is just behind the catapult shuttle.
Scared. Oh.
The catapult shuttle is attached to the catapult and is used to launch you down the catapult track. To get the nose just behind the shuttle, you can either use the
That's too loud.
External view or align the catapult shuttle off Catapult 1 to be directly off to your right.
Lost speed. We get a little bit more speed.
Press spacebar when aligned on the catapult, and the nose wheel is just behind the Catapult 2 shuttle.
Alrighty, I could do that. Turn off high mode, high gain, and that's roughly... That'll work. My brake's not set? No. Brakes are not controlled in there. Brake SOTAS. Brake left. Brake right. Okay, brakes. No? Oh, let me see. Might be set backwards. Yep, backwards. Let me set that. First those real quick. 9. Did it again. 9. Brake. Tune. Vert. Tune. Vert. Alright, cool. What? Words? Ability increase the throttle. Yeah, I did that. Press spacebar when... Okay.
The launch bar on the nose wheel landing gear strut will connect the aircraft to the catapult shuttle. Lower the launch bar by left-clicking on the switch by your left knee labeled launch bar. With the launch bar down, press U to better align the aircraft on the catapult track and shuttle and attach the holdback. This will also raise the JBD behind you. You can use external F2 view to confirm that the launch bar is attached. Once attached, move the launch bar switch to the raised position. Press spacebar once the launch bar is connected to the catapult shuttle.
Your helicopter. Oh. Did I really miss it? Oh, there we go. That'll work.
200. Taxi to parking area.
Confirm. Once attached, move the launch bar to the raised position. Raised. Press spacebar.
You're
Once
now
it's
ready for
connected.
the cat shot. Increase throttle.
Not ready for this.
Military power. Wipe the controls by inputting full pitch and roll on the stick and full rudder deflections on the rudder. When ready, go to full power and initiate the catapult stroke.
My flight controls work. Left is left. Right is right. Up is up. Down is down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Yep, stuff works. And full power. Alright. That thing up behind me? No. That's slightly concerning. Slightly concerning. Oh, nope, I wasn't in there yet. Lied to me. Huh. See if I can do this again. U? Oh, U doesn't work. I don't think I'm able to do this again. Probably just restart. How the heck am I supposed to... Oh, maybe. Nope. If he starts moving. For the other one. Ow! Guess. Hope he doesn't take too long. Yeah, he did. I thought it was kind of strange, but did what he told me to do, and I guess that screwed me over. Launch bar. Press U now. No. Oh. That's fair. Didn't know that. So that's there. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, do not raise the launch bar because of reasons and physics. So I'm going to... Those are steering off? Yep, so it did. Alright, so I guess it's time. Do this again. Blah, blah, blah. Cool, I'm ready. And full power. Whee! You're up.
Airborne. Roll to the right and quickly raise your landing gear and flaps and accelerate to 300 knots.
300 knots?
When
Oh,
taking
oh.
off from cats 1 and 2, you will perform a starboard clearing turn, and when launching from the waist cats, you'll perform a port clearing turn.
Well, thanks, Tomahawk.
Once you've turned 20 degrees from the carrier bearing, turn back to parallel the carrier's bearing and keep your altitude below 500 feet until 7 miles from the carrier.
500 feet. Oh,
This
okay.
is
Well,
to keep you out of the way of returning traffic. Press escape to conclude this lesson.
I'll fly a little bit. It's below 500 feet. That's crazy. Only imagine what that's like at night. Hush. Hush. On my radar altimeter. Heck do I set that? We're at buttons everywhere. It's gonna go above 500. I'm just gonna do a flyby of the boat, and I'll probably do a carrier landing. Don't judge me. Oh, flaps auto. Flaps auto. Oh, other way. Whee! Have wing flex? I think it did. Yeah, of course it does. It slows down pretty fast. It bleeds off speed pretty fast. Stuff, it's weird. Being used to a Viper. How much fuel do I have? Quantity? 10,000? I think that's what that means. Yeah, 10,770. Oh. A lot of fuel. My speed 379. I'm going pretty fast. Blow some stuff up. I haven't gone to that tutorial yet. Pretty sure I can. Nah, probably not. Oh. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't have anything set up at all. Radar, that's cool. I don't even have that set up. Probably just go into quit. Do a landing. I don't have much stuff set up. That's good. One day, I don't know, I might, if I ever want to get into it before the free thing is up. Alright, now I downloaded this and the JF-17 and the Huey. That's all I have.
Today we will perform a Case 1, Case 2 carrier landing.
Oh, it's paused.
This will be very similar to the VFR field overhead pattern. In fact, Navy pilots land at airfields much like they do on the boat to maintain this perishable skill. In regard to a Case 2 landing, This would be the visual approach element of the landing after being guided in from the Marshall Stack CV-1 approach. Case 1 is defined as having a 3,000-foot minimum cloud ceiling and 5 nautical miles of visibility. For today's lesson, though, we are going to keep the aircraft carrier stationary, so we can provide some gates that will assist you in the pattern. Press spacebar to continue. Ahead of you is a series of gates that you will fly through. These are designed to instruct you on where you should be during the pattern. You will start the pattern at 800 feet and 350 knots just starboard of the boat. During this phase of the landing, lower your arrestor hook by moving the arrestor hook handle in the down position. First, starting out, we will not break into the pattern until 1.5 nautical miles past the bow of the boat. This will give you plenty of time to get on speed in the downwind leg. At the break, you will make a level turn with the G of 1% of your airspeed. In this case, 3.5
Thanks.
G for
Yeah, I'm gonna need some
350
luck.
knots. As your speed decreases, relax the G to match the speed. You may need to relax or tighten the turn to roll out 1.3 to 1.4 mile abeam the boat.
That's a lot of numbers.
At 180 degrees of turn, level out on the downwind leg and descend to 600 feet. You should be below
250.
knots.
I'll keep that in mind.
Once below 250 knots,
Lower the
lower
gear
your landing gear
and
set
full
the
flaps.
to full.
Left
Press
control
spacebar
F.
to continue.
Left control F for full. Okay. Yeah. 1.4.
Once on the downwind leg,
Oh, does it?
establish yourself at 600 feet and slow the aircraft to an on-speed angle of attack of 8.1 degrees. This can most easily be seen on the HUD by keeping the velocity indicator inside the E bracket.
The E
To
yeah, I
the
know
left
what that
of the
is.
HUD frame are the angle of attack indexer lights. When on speed, the center donut should be lit.
Yep.
Use of pitch trim is very important to set on-speed AOA.
Okay.
Maintain on-speed angle of attack during the downwind leg. Press spacebar to continue.
Spacebar.
Once your left wingtip is 5 seconds past the stern, begin a
The heck?
30-degree bank to the left while keeping your velocity vector just below the horizon line on the HUD. This will place us in a steady rate of turn to the boat while descending. If the boat is moving with 25 to 30 knots of wind over the deck, start your turn when abeam the white of the round down on the stern of the boat. Your descent
The
rate
trim,
should
set it,
be
forget it. All right.
100 to 200 feet per minute.
I'll see. I have
as
the.
indicated
think I have the
on
trim set up.
HUD above the altitude
Yeah, I did because
box.
I fixed it on the boat.
90 degrees through this turn, your altitude should be 500 feet. Past 90 degrees of turn, your descent rate should increase to 500 feet per minute. Only use your instruments for the first 90 degrees of turn. Don't peak. Use your throttle to control your rate of turn.
Oh,
and
good.
pitch
That's weird.
trim to control your airspeed. Press spacebar to continue.
So no more than 100 to 200, and then after the turn, 500 feet. After the turn, 500 feet per minute.
As you
Okay.
roll out on the landing course line, acquire the improved Fresnel lens optical landing system, or iFLOLs. And match
iFLOLs.
your glide slope such that the center light
Glide
stays
slope.
centered between the two green lines. If the light moves above center, you are too high and need to reduce throttle.
Yeah.
If the light is below center, you are too low and risk a ramp strike unless you increase power. You will fly to maintain on-speed AOA while keeping the ball centered.
All.
Prior to touchdown, do not flare the aircraft.
That'll be hard.
But rather, let it fly onto the boat at ideally
That's insane.
750 feet per minute, as indicated above your altitude on the HUD.
So that would be
Press
this.
spacebar to continue.
Okay, so do not flare. That's going to be a little weird.
Before we give this a whirl, let's first set up the landing course line. Using what you learned in the TACAN lesson, set the TACAN
Nope.
to 74 X-ray.
Oh, good
and
luck.
a carrier BRC of 350 degrees. This is the TACAN channel for the carrier, and it will provide us useful information to line up our downwind and final approach legs of the pattern. Set your HUD to show the radar altitude.
Radar down. Down.
To give us final notice when we should be passing over the wake of the boat when in the final turn, Set the radar altimeter by your right knee to 370 feet by spinning the knob counterclockwise. Finally,
There?
set your left
5, 10,
DDI
15,
to the
20,
HUD
or
and your
25,
right DDI
50,
to the FCS page.
75. Oh,
Press spacebar.
increments
to
is that?
unpause.
before, so 20. 70, 75. I think. 20, 50, 75, 100? What? Something like that. Finally set your DDR in the HUD. Oh, to the right side. Where's the HUD? And oh, the left. I'll do that. This is the HUD. This is the Turkish. Cool. Okay. G limit 7.5. That's neat.
We are now flying
Oh.
a heading of 350
I have the airplane.
degrees and 349 knots and 1,900 feet. Fly through the gates ahead, which will place us at 800 feet and offset to the right of the boat. We don't want to directly overfly the boat, so we can first check to see if the deck is foul. Maintain an airspeed of 350 knots.
350. I'm going slow.
Anytime you approach the carrier with the intent to land, you should do a hail R check, meaning
Hail
check that
R?
the hook is down,
Yes.
and engine anti-ice heat if required.
I don't know.
Anti-skid switch is off. ILS is boxed on the HSI when ICLS is being used. External lights are set for daytime, and rad out set to the HUD. Cage the velocity vector on the HUD by pressing the cage uncage button on the throttle, or press C.
See? I can do
Lower
that.
the arrestor hook by clicking on the lever or pressing H.
I did it. H. Which goes away.
When at 1.5 miles from the bow, set the throttles to idle and follow the gates for a 180-degree turn into the downwind leg.
Okay.
The rate of turn will be based on a G that is 1% of our airspeed.
3.5.
In this case, 3.5 G
Yep.
for 350 knots.
Hey, look, the boat. Whee! Seems pretty fast. At idle, right? He said. Let's see. 2 G's. Following the little thingies. That did a thing. So 220. A little bit of power. Think I should put down all my stuff now. Flaps work very well. Some power. Lots of power. Glide does this thing like. It's falling like a rock. How much fuel do I have? 3,900? Oh, interesting. This thing doesn't like below 140 knots. Not sensitive. It was 130. Bring up some power. Little high. Less power, a little more power. Less power. More power. Too high. Going around. It wasn't too bad. It didn't blow up, so I guess that's fair. Let us kind of go into the same pattern here. I'll keep my arrested gear down. Slow back down a little bit. So it seems like above 200 knots the flaps work too well. So I'll do it below 200 knots. Do landing gear down. Control F for full flaps. And a little bit of power. Still work very well. Yeah, let me put some trim in there. Said trim. A little low. Slow here. Sensitive. 137. Alright, I got the speed down. More trim. Still a little low. Got the donut. Keep it in the turn, keep it in the turn. Less power. More power. More power. No flare. Oh. Oh, died. At least I was coming in a little bit. Quit. Fly again. A little low on that one. Fly.
Today we will perform
Spacebar.
a Case 1, Case 2 carrier landing.
Listen to the whole thing.
This will be very similar to the VFR
If I skip
field
it. Oh well.
overhead pattern. In fact, Navy pilots land at airfields much like they do on the boat to maintain this perishable skill. In regard to a Case 2 landing, this would be the visual approach element of the landing after being guided in from the Marshall Stack CV-1 approach. Case 1 is defined as having a 3,000-foot
That button
minimum
do.
cloud ceiling and 5 nautical miles of visibility. For today's lesson, though, we are going to keep the aircraft carrier stationary, so we can provide some gates that will assist you in the pattern. Press spacebar to Ahead of you is a series of gates that you will fly through. These are designed to instruct you.
Is there a
on
button
where
to
you
skip
should
it?
be
I
in
guess
the
not.
pattern. You will start the pattern at 800 feet and 350 knots just starboard of the boat. During this phase of the landing, lower your arrestor hook by moving the arrestor hook handle in the down position. First starting out, we will not break into the pattern until 1.5 nautical
Can I go
miles
burner?
past the
Yeah, I
bow
can.
of the boat. This will give you plenty of
Maybe.
time to get on speed in the downwind
There we go.
lane. At the brake, you will make a level turn with the G of 1% of your airspeed. In this case, 3.5 G
Oh,
for
what's it?
350 knots.
Shift.
As your speed
There we
decreases,
go.
relax the G to match the speed. You may need to relax or tighten the turn to roll out 1.3 to 1.4 mile abeam the boat. At 180 degrees of turn, level out on the downwind leg and descend to 600 feet. You should be below 250 knots. Once below 250 knots, lower your landing gear and set the flaps to full.
600 feet.
Press
Okay.
spacebar to continue. Once on the downwind leg, establish yourself at 600 feet and slow the aircraft to an on-speed angle of attack of 8.1 degrees.
Okay.
This can most easily be
Hey,
seen
Clarky,
on the
what's up?
HUD by keeping the
Let's try to do a
velocity
landing. I
indicator inside
bolted the
key
first time and
bracket.
crashed
To
the
left
second
of the
time.
HUD frame are the angle of attack indexer lights. When on speed, the center donut should be lit.
Hey, Eagle Eye, what's up?
Use
Just trying
of
some
pitch
DCS
trim is
and
very important to set
F-18,
on-speed
as the
AOA.
title says. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Maintain on-speed angle of attack during the downwind leg. Press spacebar to continue. Once your left wingtip
Yeah, it
is
seems
5
pretty cool.
seconds
Seems
past
like
the
a
stern, begin a
neat
30-degree
aircraft to
angle
learn
the
and
left,
fly.
while keeping your velocity vector
It's a change of
just
pace,
below the
different from
horizon line on the HUD.
anything else I've flown before.
This will place us in a steady rate of turn to the boat while descending. If the boat
Yeah,
is
it is-
moving
it is
with
training.
25 to 30 knots of wind over the deck, start your turn when abeam the white of the round down on the stern of the boat. Your descent rate should be
Canopy jettison.
100 to 200 feet per minute, as
come out?
indicated on the HUD above the altitude.
No, I'm not
box.
using. I just have a track
90
AR.
degrees through this turn, your altitude should be 500 feet. Past 90 degrees of turn, your descent rate should increase to 500 feet per minute. Only use your instruments for the first 90 degrees of turn. Don't
Second wire.
use
That was
your
the third
throttle
wire was
to
the
control
ideal
your
wire
rate
to
of
hit.
Turn and pitch trim to control your airspeed. Press spacebar to continue. As you roll out on the landing course line, acquire the improved Fresnel lens optical landing system, or IFLOLs, and match your
It's a very
glide
fancy
slope
name.
such that the center light stays centered between the two green lines.
Button do.
If the light
Oh,
moves
that's
above
fair.
center, you are too high and need to reduce the
Erase button do.
If the light is below center, you are too low and risk a ramp strike unless you increase power. You will fly to maintain on-speed AOA while keeping the ball centered.
Dial active.
Prior
Active.
to touchdown, do not flare the aircraft, but rather let it fly onto the boat at ideally
Yeah, I'm streaming on
750 feet per
YouTube
minute,
and Twitch.
as indicated
Yeah,
above
Tomahawk.
your
Someone said
altitude on the HUD.
second wire.
Press spacebar to
Second wire now.
continue.
Third wire is your last chance. Oh yeah. I guess you can aim for the second one, and in worst case scenario, you get the third one.
Before we give this a whirl, let's first set up the landing course line. Using what you learned in the TACAN lesson, set the TACAN to 74 X-ray and the carrier BRC of
Yeah, I'm not sure how to use the
350
TACAN.
This is the TACAN channel for the carrier, and it will provide us useful
That looks
information
good.
to
70
line up our downwind and
74
final approach legs of the pattern.
X-ray, X-ray,
Set your
X-ray.
HUD to show the
X-ray is
radar
there.
altitude.
Enter.
To give us final notice when we should be
Yes.
passing over the wake of the boat when in the final turn,
Receiver.
set the radar altimeter by your
This should
right
be
knee to
not A.
370 feet by spinning the
receiver.
knob counterclockwise. Finally, set your left
I think it is the
DDI
third
to
wire. I'm
high
pretty sure it's the third
and your
wire.
right DDI to the FCS page.
Oh yeah, do the thing on the
Press
thing.
spacebar to unpause.
So this one is your Flickus, and this one is your HUD, which it went somewhere. Where'd it go? HUD. Yep, and yeah.
We are now
Oh, I have the
flying a
plane.
heading of 352
I'm gonna
degrees and
lower the hook.
349 knots and 1,000
Call the ball.
Fly
Yeah, I'll
through
call the
gates
ball.
ahead,
Hornet
which will
I don't know,
place us
1
at 800 feet
or 3
and offset to the right of the boat.
for fuel,
We
something
don't
like that.
want to directly overfly the boat, so we can first
A little
check
bit
to
of Navy
see if
stuff.
The deck is foul. Maintain an airspeed of 350 knots. Anytime you approach the carrier with the intent to land, you should do a hail R check, meaning check that the hook is down and engine anti-ice heat if required.
Oh,
Anti-skid switch is off. ILS is boxed on the HSI when ICLS is being used. External lights are set for daytime and rad out set to the HUD.
Yep.
Cage the velocity vector on the HUD by
Pressing
pressing
H?
the cage uncage button on the throttle or press C.
Oh, C.
Lower the
E?
arrestor hook by clicking on the lever or pressing H.
Yep, did that.
When at 1.5 miles from the bow, set the throttles to
Eye on the
and
meatball
follow
when
the
downwind?
course for a
Okay.
180-degree turn into the downwind leg. The rate of turn will be based on a G that is 1% of our airspeed.
Yes,
In this case,
I am aware of
3.5
that,
G for
Jeffrey, on
350 knots.
YouTube. Just in case you have to bolter. Just in case you bolter. Full power. That's what I did the first time. I completely missed the entire thing. Took off and tried to come in for a landing again and crashed. Alright, here's the turn. Set to go into idle. About 3.5 G turn. And he said once I get below 250, lower the gear. Said descend to 600 feet. $770. There's 250, so gear down. Gears down. Seems like the flaps work very well, so I'm going to wait a little longer for my flaps. Go 176. A little bit of power. A little bit of up trim. Oh, a little bit of power. Lots of power. A little more power. Nice little dance with the throttles here. Trimming it out. Doesn't really tell me what the touchdown speed is, but 130 seems like a happy airplane. Well, approach wise. Seems okay. Power. Up too high. Going around. Gear up, flaps up. I'll just keep it the same. Okay. Let's slow down. A little bit of sloppy pattern here, but Clarky, see if I can read that giant paragraph you sent me. I learned a 2 1/3 chance of successful landing. A couple hours, not the best odds, but good enough for 5 hours of flight. An F-18. Then again, I got a lot from help from your brother. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's below 250, so I'm gonna go gear down. Wait till I'm under, I think 180 or 170 was good the first time. Go 170. So there's 165. A little bit of power. Crack the throttle. Getting a little low, little power. Less power. Does this reset after you put the landing gear up, the trim? I gotta trim it again. 26. Little power. Little power. Little power. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Full throttle. Oh, bolter. Thing is down, right? Yeah, it's down. Gear up. Flaps up. Or flaps up. Thought that looked pretty good, but I guess I boltered. Going really slow, need to pick it up. Sometimes the RWR gets in the way of the speed. It's hard to see the speed. Alright, coming around again. Pull some G's to bleed some of this energy off. Go to idle. There's 250. Gear down. Alright, see ya, Tomahawk. Nose up a little bit more. Alright, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I think I was pretty flat in that that approach there, Jeffrey, so I could probably nose up just a little bit more. Gonna go full flaps. A little bit power. You have to practice slow flight in this thing. Like it resets the trim every time. Oh, need some speed. Alrighty, 140. Drops pretty quick. So here I am in the F-18. Couldn't imagine what it was like in the F-4. Thing is a rock with sticks as wings. Alright, let's see if I can get it this time. Third time's a charm. Well, this go around. Little nose up. Yep, eagle eyes. Jeffrey said, so let me see if I could try a little higher. Not higher, but I know I look kind of low on the other approach. I'm gonna come in like this. I might be a little high. Power, power, power. There it is. Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, brakes off. Don't hit the brakes. That's just a habit. Absolute habit. So it's something like do that. It's getting like retracted now or something. Raise the hook. That. Yep, like that. Maybe. Oh, did I? Okay, out, up. There he is. Hey! Nice. Can I launch on here? I think I can. Oh, no, steering was off. I can't turn this. Should work. Parking brake? No, I'd hit the brakes. It was absolute habit. What happens when you fly F-16s and stuff for however long. Okay, I'm going to put it right about there. Almost press 0. I'll use the mouse. Whoa, slippery. Oh, put it right there. What was it? I forgot what it was. Down. I'm gonna press U. Please? There we go. Maybe? Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. And maybe? Spread. Oh. That was pilot error. Actually never... Oh, what's that? Oh, launch bar. So I need to keep that up. Keep it down. So... Okay, so yeah. Got 3,000 pounds of fuel. Yeah, 3,000 pounds of fuel. If I can make a once around. The other thing not moving. Your ailerons not move? I've actually never noticed. I guess your ailerons don't move when you're... Huh. Okay. That's good. Hook is up. And I'm ready to go. Full throttle. And here I go. Whee! Gear up. Flaps auto. I think puts you up high. Jesus. Ailerons move now? Yeah. Guess it's in that configuration. Go full idle. And gonna drop down here. Speed brake for now. I know you're not supposed to use it when coming into land, but just using it for now. Speed brake off. There's 250. Go gear down. Down. 170. 60. 50. Full flaps. A little bit of power. You can't forget that power once you put the full flaps in. Oh, H. Oh, not H. C. There it is. Oh, power, power, power. A little sloppy on this one, but running low on fuel. 2,700 pounds. See how this one goes. Pressure's on. Okay, I just got back from a mission. Power, power. Oh, hook down, hook down. Power, power. Power, power, a little bit of power. Nope. Gear up. Auto up. Alright, try it one more time. Almost forgot the hook on that one. Have it down. Put it down right before I hit the deck, about maybe 30 seconds before. But now it's down, I don't have to worry about it 8 seconds before I land. See, I should land with probably 2,000 pounds. Yeah, they're off now. I should set that to a bind, a key bind, or the Warthog. They have a little thing on the side. Yep, pitching up. Yep. So that's 250. I'm gonna go gear down. Alright, a little less power. Bleeding the speed off. $150. Full flaps. CC. Alright, power. Come on, get the E back in there. A little bit of power. Oh, horrible approach. Hey! Did it! No brakes this time. And I'm slowly moving forward, so I'm going to gear up, or hook up. And then all the way up. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Go ahead and just park over somewhere. I don't know if you've seen that video of the F-18 trying to get on the boat, or not get on the boat, but trying to park. I think it was over here or something, and he was like inches away from it, and it was actually pretty amazing. Thanks, Jeff. For when the crew chief was like over here, and he was like marshalling him in like this, and his nose was over. Oh, not his not the gear. Something like, it was like that. And I was like, well, that's pretty crazy. Park it right here. Yep, see you, Jeff. Thanks for staying and giving me some pointers. Managed to land it twice, so I'm happy with that. See ya. Alright, what else am I gonna do in here? Quit. High drag bombing. Sidewinder or AIM 120s? Probably gonna end it. thanks for watching. Pretty cool that they have everything for free now. So that's why. Oh, actually, I'm not going to end it. I'm going to fly. What am I doing? I need. I want to fly the Huey first. Helicopter ops. I'll fly the Huey a little bit, then I'll probably end it. Yeah, as you see on the channel and Twitch, I usually play BMS, but DCS is always fun. Especially has free stuff now. I just got my free 99 value of the F-18 when it comes to landing and taking off. What I want. That's weird. Went off. Do not know how to start this thing. Is it Alt Home? Shift Home? Control Shift Home? Left, right, Alt Home. Start. Auto start. Left Windows Home. Okay. What's going on? Inverter off. Starter to oh. Starter. Governor auto. I think it's somewhere. Oh. Fuel. Caution panel light test. Hydraulic control on. Force trim on. Chip detector. Throttle set to start. Go, go. Saw something. Engine oil. Bolts. Here's my rotor RPM. Go. Oh. Have weapons? Oh yeah. A helicopter? Raiders throttle set to full. I've never flown the Huey either, so I still have no idea what I'm doing. Radar altimeter on. Is it complete? I get master caution. This. Oh. Oh. Auto start complete. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't know. That. Okay. Well. Here we go. Gonna take me to the right. Left. Oh God. The heck? Oh, I guess my throttle's backwards. That's cool. Just controls. Axis. I should have cycled everything first. Yeah. Just control. Stick. Cycle pitch. Oh. Throttle. Selective. Take that. Go away. Throttle that. Yeah, I'll start over. Huey. Stop. Oh. Home. Window home. Make sure. Throttle. Hurt. Might need to invert it. And it's gonna. See if I can fly the Huey around for a couple of passes or something. Like the wind is coming from my like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or something. The full. Why is it set to my collective? Collective, but my thingy. Throttle. Oh, it might be collective. That makes sense. Cyclic collective. Let's get rid of this one. Clear. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wind's coming from that way, like I said. So my flight controls are correct. Take off and go that way. Oh, there's that left rudder. Oh, it's slippery. Super slippery. Need some altitude. Pitch forward. My speed, there it is. 80? 80 knots. Over there. The trim on here? Oh, there is trim. Trim is very sensitive. Pitch trimmer, trimmer reset. Oh. What? Okay. Whoa. This trim stuff is weird. I'll go back. I think it was, where was it? Right there? Yeah, there it is. Come this way because of the wind. Hook it around and go land. That should could start bleeding off some speed. Go land one of those I'm gonna land at that closest right helipad. Given there's nothing on it. It's my speed still 80. Bleed off some more speed. Those trees. Cyclic, oh, I touched down. Missed it though, but whoa. Careful on that cyclic. Alright, yep. Land it here. Alright, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Get some DCS time in, but thanks. See ya.